Hello and welcome back to another Shadowlands Goldfarming video. Today we are checking out a Hyperspawn, both solo and group farm, that you can do, just like I said, solo or in a group. I'm doing this in a 2x4, so it's pretty awesome, it's pretty fast. The mobs just keep on spawning and you have 2 groups, 1 monk and 3 druids in every single group. And you just keep on killing and pulling mobs. You will have 2 statues, or you will want 2 statues at least. And you just keep on pulling mobs around the statues. I'm just going to loot these and then I'm going to show you exactly where the location is as well. Now, you are killing beasts, right? So having skinning is definitely a bonus. But if you're doing it in a group, you don't really want the druids to be skinning, because the time they are skinning can be time they spend actually pulling mobs, and you want to pull and kill as fast as possible. But if you are the monk, then having skinning is a bonus, and for once it's just a benefit to being a monk. So you pull mobs all the way down here, you pull all the way around, you pull them to the statue. Should also pull these 2 mobs as well, but I'm going to go up here. So you run in between the 2 locations and you loot. You will get tons of meat, so even if you don't have skinning, this is definitely worth doing in a group right now. Especially when the raids open and the meat actually start being worth a lot more as well. Then it will be worth even more, and right now you're farming for this type of meat mainly, which is the most expensive type of meat, but with this farm, it could go down in price. But it is very, very good right now. This type of meat is worth about 50 gold each on my server, so I've gotten 2.5k only in meat so far. And you can also get epics and pretty much everything else from these bad boys. But yeah, you're farming for meat. You're farming for meat, you can have skinning, you can get tons of raw gold as well, just by vendoring stuff. Like this one right here, sell price 110 gold, 80 gold, 46 gold, and so on. So you get tons of raw gold as well, plus you just get tons of meat. And if you have skinning, it's a bonus as well, so you can do some skinning, get some leather, get some meat at the same time. And the location is right up here in Ardenweald. It is right next to the Heartwood Grove, and you stand over here, you farm all the way down here, you pull mobs to your statue, and you have another location over there. Now, if you farm in 2x4 group like we do, it is very important that you have different people at different places. So for example, at my statue, we try to have the druids from his group at my statue and the druids from my group at his statue, because I'm going to stand around my statue and deal damage, and also my statue pulls. So this way, both groups get to tag every single mob at every single location, if you just do this. So I stand here, most of his druids are at my location, and most of my druids are at his location, and we just do this. I'm just going to stand here for a bit, I loot stuff, right? And roughly every 2 minutes I go to the other location as well and loot over there. And I just got a heavy callous hide that is worth a lot right now on my server. So this is a very good place to do solo skinning as well, because the mobs do hyperspawn. So yeah, this seems actually decent. It does indeed, it's very decent. It is a very good place, and they just keep on spawning, so you will never run out of mobs, even if you're solo. So you can just pull a pack of mobs, you can kill them, you can skin them, and then you can, yeah, keep on doing that. You will never run out of mobs. And yeah, it's a very good place to do solo skinning, but I would rather do in a group, because even if you don't have skinning, I do believe the value of the meat will actually give you more in a group than if you go here solo. But if you do want to farm solo, this is definitely a very good location for solo skinning, because the mobs have a hyperspawn or a force spawn mechanic, so there will always be mobs available to you. There were tons of skinning to do here, so I'm just going to do that quickly. I think my statue died, so I'm going to replace that one as well. And you will get tons of gold per hour. Once again, the location is right here in Ardenweald. It's very easy, and it's another hyperspawn farm, potential BoE epic farm as well. The only negative thing is that you can't really farm cloth at this location, but that is fine, because you get a ton of steady gold from the meat, the Aethereal Meat. And that is pretty much it for the farm. I just wanted to show you the new location. I want to give a massive shout out to Student for finding this farm. I think a couple of people in his Twitch chat and Discord channel actually told him about the farm, and he should have made a video on it. And this guy, Castlesock, actually told me about the farm as well, but Student made a video on it before that, so I'm going to give massive credits to Student for this farm. And speaking of Student, if you do want to pick up his From Zero to Gold Cap guide, you can do so by using my code when you buy it to save 50%. So if you're going to buy the book, then use my code, which is Solheim, and save yourself 50% off the purchase. It is a very good gold making guide, and I have read it myself and I love it so far. It has been very helpful, and it goes through pretty much everything you need to know for gold making, and it shows you some some, what do you call them, herbalism and mining routes in Shadowlands. You have tons of gold farms, and you also have some gold making specific to the book. So you have some gold farms he hasn't made videos on, but he only has them in the book. So check out the book, and if you do buy it, use my code, and that is pretty much it. Get yourself to this location in Ardenweald and go ham. I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you liked it. Leave a like down below, leave a comment as well, and as always, I will see you again very soon.